All right, somebody but nobody here. This is the SBN Lifestyle. Thank you for joining my channel. If you get something from this, I'm just reminding you, if you want to subscribe, you can do that. That's your choice though. You know, when I do this video, I'm not doing this to make myself look any better or say that I am better than someone. That's not my intentions for this video. But I ask, where is the creativity in these people that call themselves artists and musicians and other things? And I know a lot of you may be artists and musicians and writers and other things, but hear me out what I'm saying here. It doesn't take anything to put on some jewelry, to, throw your cash around and have somebody shoot a video for you, bouncing around and stuff. That's cool. I don't have a problem with people having fun and moving and expressing themselves. I don't have a problem with that. But there's so much of this same people wearing a ton of jewelry, and then they're doing these videos and they're showing their money and their cars and stuff, and they're, rapping a couple words. And listen, I don't have nothing against rap, but the things that these guys are talking about is just garbage. It's just garbage all the way around. And I know, like I said before, there is so many people that don't want to hear this kind of shit. I don't even want some of this stuff going into my brain. It's like poison. But this takes no creativity at all to do these things. And see, I say this because I am a reflection of everybody that I see, because they're humans, and I look for that inspiration in everybody. But I cannot find that inspiration. I did a video about this just a couple days ago about it's hard to find inspiration. But it's just today, there is nothing that inspires me to, when I'm not so inspired, there's nothing that inspires me today, hardly at all. There's a very select few that do inspire me. There's a couple channels I'm subscribed to. There's a couple people that I watch that they do inspire me some, and I appreciate that. But when I watch a bunch of this stuff that's out today, it is just not good. It's not creative. There was hardly no time put into it, no effort at all. It's just, these guys are just putting on a ton of jewelry. They're flashing their cash. They're showing you these nice cars, and they're bouncing in the video and doing a little rap. And listen, I know not everybody can rap and stuff, but rapping is not hard. If you put your words together and you take the time to make a really good rhyme that makes sense, and it's something that everyone can relate to, and it's down to earth, and it's genuine, and you actually put the time into that thing, then I will listen to it and I'll be like, man, this is something. I'm getting something from this. Now I want to create something. But every time I look at a video, it's the same thumbnail. It's the same picture of somebody with, 5 necklaces on, and them showing money, or them having a good looking girl in the video. And I already know what it's going to be about. I already know what the video is going to be about before I even click on it. So I don't click on it. It's like, and I know it sounds judgmental for me to say, what I am saying, but every time I click on one of these videos and I give it a chance, it is the same exact thing. It's the same exact beat. It's the same, not the same exact, but it sounds very familiar. And I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about. It ain't like back, I keep bringing this up too. It ain't like the 90s and early thousands where when you watched a video, there was videos that were unique to themselves, and then the artists sounded different. The music sounded different all the time. It was exciting when you went to the mall and bought the CD and you opened it up and it was fresh and you put it in your CD player and you didn't know what you were going to hear. And you would hear a good song and you would be like, man, you'd be into it and feeling it. And it's like today, it is just not there. It is not there. And I know I have an idea of why it's not there. I know why it's not there. Because there's so many of these musicians and artists and other people that they talk about this quantity over quality bullshit. That is complete nonsense. This quantity over quality stuff. How are you going to put something out that ain't quality and you're going to keep putting more and more and more and more and more out? It's like, take your time doing one thing and make it decent and then put it out. And then do another thing and put it out. Don't just put it out because you're trying to impress people or you're trying to get clout or make a name for yourself. And it's about the money and the fame and the jewelry and the cars and the women and the material things. For me, it is not about the material things. It is not about the money. It is about a message. It's about a lifestyle, living healthy, being a human being and showing your flaws, showing your mistakes and showing who you really are. I don't want to see this outside facade bullcrap that everybody's putting on. It's ridiculous. And I don't even care what people think about this anymore. Because you know what? The audience that I'm going for and the audience that I will get, if I can get a couple thousand or even a couple hundred people to, invest in my brand or me as a person, I'm not talking about money wise. I'm talking about watching my videos and supporting me. I only need, a certain amount of people. I don't want to be this popular guy that has millions and millions of people that, like me just because I'm popular or famous. Now, I'm not saying that I might not blow up someday. Who knows? Anything is possible in this world. And I have the confidence in myself that I can make it and I can do this. And I'm building this up right now. You don't see what I'm doing off camera. Right now I'm drawing. This is what I'm doing right now as I speak. I'm drawing many SBN logos, ones that I can use in the future. This is just one thing that I'm doing right now. I'm sitting here doing idea after idea after idea for my clothing line when I get it out. It's not going to be right now. It's not going to be for a while yet, but it will come. And I'm building this up into something, but it's, how can I say this? It's like there's just too many people that they're just putting stuff out to put it out and to be seen. Like they're not putting nothing into it. There's no backbone in it. There's no real sense of being a human being and the mistakes and flaws and the characteristics in being a human. It's just like, okay, let me get a bunch of jewelry and money and material things, write a little rap, get a little beat from somebody off the internet and sing something and, just put myself out there and get all this clout and stuff. It's just, everybody is doing that. Everybody is doing that. And I know how people are. You'll call me a hater or, well, you're not doing nothing. And, I know how all this lingo is. I know how it goes. I been I've been around the way, and I know how this is. I am not known yet by a lot of people, and I am not out there like I want to be yet. But yet I tell you, I do not want to be, quote, popular, or someone who puts out a million things a year just to put it out, just because I want to put music out. It's a little different. It's just different. It's different when you're just doing it for the clout and for people to see you and to give you a like and all this stuff. When I do something, I want to put everything that I am into that thing, even if it takes me a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, even if it takes me that long. I want something that when I put it out, it's going to, it's going to be seen as, wow, there was some effort put into this. And then it gets big and it turns into something because it's genuine and it's unique and people relate to it. Like, I understand that a lot of these artists and musicians, they get millions of views right when they drop, like in a day or 2 or 3 days or a week, they get millions of views. But you have to think of it like this. There are billions of people in this world, and a couple million people is nothing. It's like, it's not even 0.01% of how many people there are in this world. And the people that like that stuff and that relate to that, that's not the people that I'm going for. I'm going for people like me, people that want to know the human side of them and want to experience something real, down to earth, something that makes mistakes and fails and it shows what it really is. This is what I'm putting out. I'm tired of looking at everybody else and saying, how can I be like them? Or how can I, just compare myself to them. I don't want to compare myself. I want to do me to the fullest, and I want to show people that. And like I said, I have 100 some subscribers right now, but it's not about the numbers for me. It's about each individual person that subscribes, you see. And not a lot of people understand that. I'm not for the numbers and all that, even though I want a lot of people to subscribe to my channel. And I want a lot of people to like me as an artist and to like my music and to cherish it and to get something from it. But I'm not this guy that is looking for and doing what everybody else is doing. And I just won't do it. I can't do it because that's not me. And I know how a lot of you may think. You may think that, well, you're being very judgmental and you're not giving them a chance. And, it's just music and this and that. And listen, if that's what you think, that's what you think. But to me, this is not just music or just art and stuff. It is just people looking for recognition and clout and trying to get rich and famous. And there's a big difference when you're into that or you're into doing it because you're a true human being and you just want to inspire and be a human and do it. It's just different. It's just completely different. I can't explain it to you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I can't explain it. It's just over time you will see that, like, just the things that we listen to and the things we're letting go in our brain and the things that we are inspired by and like, I don't even want to say inspire. It's just the things that we gravitate to because it's famous or popular or someone has hundreds of thousands of subscribers, so I'm going to subscribe too just because they're known and they're big. It's ridiculous to me. I look for the people that ain't known as much and the people that are new and coming up, and it's not about that side. It's about the music. It's about the message. It's about being a human being. It's about putting everything you are into the arts and the music and the writing and everything that you do. There's a very big difference. A lot of these guys and women in the music industry and the arts industry, they don't care about music or art or anything. They care about this. They care about the money. They care about the fame. They care about the material things. And they care about how much recognition they get. And I can't lie, I want attention too. I'm a musician. That's what I do. And there's going to be attention with it. But I'm not after those things. And there's so many artists and musicians, they are only after those things. They're not after the things that I'm talking about. And I don't care. I don't care if no one's on my side. They don't have to be on my side, because I don't make this a sides thing. I'm just making this I'm going to be different today. It ain't that I want to dislike people. It ain't that I want to shun away from people. It ain't that I don't want to get together with people and collaborate and do things. But the things that they are going for and their motives are completely different than my motives. So if I can't relate to you on a human level, on an actual human being level, then we can't do nothing together. You see, it's just, that's cool. You just keep doing what you do and I'll do what I do. But if I can't relate to you on that human level, then we're not going to relate at all, because I'm just not for all that stuff. The message that these guys talk about, rap about, sing about, whatever they do, it's not me. It's just putting things out to put it out. There's just no creativity in any of this. And I know a lot of you understand what I mean, and I don't want to seem any kind of way. I don't want to look at it like that, but I can't help it. I just really can't help it. I look for that inspiration, and it is like nowhere on YouTube. There's very few channels and people that inspire me today. And I know you may say, oh, well, then you have an inspiration problem. I don't know. It's just, that's what it is. And that's what I had to talk about. So it is what it is, So that's about it for this video. Anyway, if you got something from this, if you want to subscribe, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. If you like it, so I can get out on the algorithm more, so my videos can be seen more. And if you would like to donate anything, I'll leave a link in the description. If you would like to do that, thank you very much. I would appreciate it. And if you have anything that is on your mind, or you want to talk about, or you want me to talk about, let it be known in the comments. It's like, I'm not one of these guys that has a channel and I got comments and other things and I don't respond to people. It's like, why have a channel, But I know if it's a really big channel, I understand that it changes a little bit. But, my channel's small enough right now to where I can give feedback and, at least do something. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of something. So with that, I'm out, y'all. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Later.